guys, what's going on? It's Slacker here, coming to you with episode 22 of our Kansas Rebuild Dynasty. In this episode, we have a few recruits, as you can see here, that want to visit. We're going to go ahead and set up their visits and have them ready to come see KU play. Hopefully sign a few of them, if not all of them, in the early season. That way we can use their points and stuff later on for other players. Right now we are actually advancing to a week 5 bye, so we're going to go ahead and do the recruiting in the bye week. Then we're going to do the recruiting in week 6, and then we will have the game that we play week 6 against Duke. We will have that all in this episode. So here we're scheduling Austin Crooks, our number 1 defensive tackle, our number 2 overall recruit we're looking at. We're going to schedule him for the Duke game, which is next week in this episode. So we're going to go ahead and schedule him. Andre Oliver, we're going to schedule him as well. And then strong safety TJ McNair, we're going to schedule him as well. And he's going to work with the corner that we're using. They're going to work together and complement each other, give each other some boosted points. We have a few people that are close to being able to come, but not quite yet. So a few recruits we're going to have come in the next few weeks. We're going to have to schedule far out. The only issue with our schedule overall is we play a lot of road games through the middle of the season, so we're not able to bring recruits in like week 6. I think the next week we can bring them in is like week 11. So we're trying to get as many as we can week 6 to come in. If we can't, they're going to have to wait till week 11. Harold Johnson, right tackle, 76, committed to South Carolina. I think we were recruiting him quite a bit, maybe 500 points on him. So we're actually going to go ahead and use those 500 points later. We're going to set these recruits up for week 6 as well, coming to Duke, trying to help those recruits get in soon. Duke is rated a little less than us. We are number 8 right now in the country, so we need a big win here. Come in at 86 overall, 88 offense, 85 defense. Our defense is better than Duke's. Looking at their offense 2 games in, they are 7th as far as points go. They're 9th in yards, 12th in pass, 18th in rushing. We are 2nd overall in points. So our offense scores more points, but our pass and rush are lower than Duke's. The thing I see is that we allow 3rd rushing in as far as our defense goes, so that's going to help us. Rob Burton, halfback, is going to be here. TJ McNair and Austin Crooks are all going to be there. I make sure I check these game goals of what I'm supposed to do. That way they can get extra points when coming to the game. So make sure that you schedule games on, or have them come to games that you think you can do them in. If you are playing a bad game or a bad team that can't handle the rush, bring all your halfbacks to that game. That way you get all the points.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The Jayhawks have shown few signs of weakness lately. They are exuding confidence in everything they do. String together a few W's, that's exactly what happens. We'll see if they can keep it up. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
For the kickoff, and we're ready to
We will start off kicking the ball to Duke to start the game out of the end zone. They will start at their 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Boone is back. Gonna find Jamison Crowder. Yes, Jamison Crowder is still at Duke. I honestly didn't know he played for Duke, but he definitely was good in this game. So Crowder is probably their best player, and that's why he went pro.
They'll bring him down at the 44.
Gila Duncan, 14-yard rush right through the middle. Defense is not looking good starting out the game. Heaney going to come on the blitz, not going to get him. Boone's going to take off running. Going to get hit by Shepard for 11 yards on the rush by their quarterback. Boone back to pass. looking, not going to find anybody, hit when he throws, and he comes up injured. So the starting quarterback in the first possession of the game is injured and out for the game. So Duke not able to go anywhere else. They're going to kick a long field goal here. Going to be right of the field goal. Also looks short. Missed on the field goal. A huge upset here as Texas beats Oklahoma. We beat Texas last week, or 2 weeks ago. Last episode we beat Texas. They went ahead and beat Oklahoma this week. So Big 12 already shaking up to be a doozy. All the teams now, I think, have losses in the loss column except KU, so keep that in mind.
He's hit and taken down.
This receiver showed soft hands.
Brad Chase, the freshman coming in, getting some playing time. He's been good since we've had him. 3rd and 1. We're just going to power it with Albert Mills. He still gains 9, even though all we needed was 1 yard. 1st and goal, Bourbon, easy, right up the middle on the option play. 8 yards for the Kansas touchdown. KU goes up 7-0.
Boy, he looked determined running the football. Nobody was going to keep him out of the end zone.
Couldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out.
Duke with their second possession, back up, Conetti in. He's going to throw it to Blakeney. That'll be a first down on a 15-yard catch. 3rd and 4, Duke still in that hurry up. Passes it to Crowder. There's Crowder again with another first down and 12 yards there on the catch. This field goal is a little closer after missing the last one. They're going to go ahead and try to kick this one. The kick is up, and this one is good. So they missed their first field goal, short and to the right. This one right down the middle and perfect on the kick. So they could definitely kick long field goals, putting their first 3 points on the board. Heaps on the fake, looking over the middle, throwing to Pearson, not able to get him, going to be intercepted. A pick by the Duke defense, already in good field position. KU's defense going to have to stand strong here.
That was an easy read by the defense.
1st and 10 for Duke. They're going to hand it off to Duncan. The defensive line pushing hard. Knocks him down in the back. Tyler Holmes already has 2 tackles, 2 for losses, tackling the runner in the backfield. 4th and 8. Another decently long field goal, but not for the Duke kicker. They're going to try to make the score 6-7. Kick is up, and it's good. KU, next possession, going to find Chase on the right side. Brad Chase with another catch, coming in big because Pearson's being double teamed now, so we had to find another person to get it, and he catches this one as well over the middle for another 16 yards. So Chase filling it in great, actually running the number 2 routes, I believe, or number 1 routes. So he's our number 1 wide receiver as a freshman. Pearson is in the slot. Here's Mills. Beautiful move by Mills. Going to get him into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown. You know Mills can make moves like that. Getting him in the end zone on the pitch. Had to make one guy miss. Jukes him, and he's gone. Conetti giving the handoff to Duncan. Duncan finds room. Luckily gets tripped up by the safety. Otherwise, he would have been gone on the carry. 3rd and 2. Going to hand off to Sneed. Sneed's going to get it. Going to get more. Down to the 5-yard line. Sneed nose for the end zone. 1st and goal. Connect going to keep it. He's trying to get in. Not going to get in. But he gets about to the half-yard line. Connect trying to run it in himself. 3rd and goal. Duncan finally gets it in after a couple of plays. And Duke is down 12-14 at this point. Going to go for 2 to see if they could tie it at 14-14. Wide open guy. Wide open tight end. That's going to be 14-14. Heaps with the option here. Has Mills on the outside. Mills gets a block upfield from McKay. And see you later. Mills is gone.
And he scores. Touchdown.
Mills showing that speed on the pitch option. So the score is 14-21 here. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Keep that in mind. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's see what happens here. Mills doing a little juke, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, almost falls down, stays on his feet. He's gone. Mills taking the game over by himself. 71 yards on the punt return for a touchdown. Albert Mills looking great. Already looking like an All-American as a freshman.
You're not going to see too many plays as thrilling as that one.
I'll tell you what, the special teams coach has to be very proud there. That play was designed perfectly and even executed.
Duke trying to get downfield. 2:35 on the clock. Blatantly going to catch it. Got to make one guy miss. Gets pushed out of bounds after the big gain from Duke. 1:48 on the clock. Bennett catches it, gets in, making the score 21-28. Duke with the passing touchdown. 1:42 left in the second. Mills going to make a guy miss on the pitch. Mills could be gone. Number 10 finally brings him down after a 52-yard rush. Mills, usually that pitch gets either intercepted and returned, but Mills grabs it, even makes the guy miss, runs for 52 yards. Going out for the field goal is our freshman Brown. Nails it, making the score 31-21. So 17 points have been scored in the last couple minutes, but we're not done here. Minute left is going to be intercepted by Sindish through the hands of McDonald. Sindish going to get the pick. I jumped the route with McDonald. He doesn't catch it, but Sindish does. Runs it for about 10 yards, helping that offensive out. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Heaps again with that option. It's working so good. Why stop it? Mills making guys miss, and Mills is gone again. 35 yards for Mills and another touchdown. His third of the day so far.
That's his third trip to the end zone.
This guy's on pace to having one of those career.
So another touchdown in the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. We've scored 24 points. 38 seconds left. 4th and 6. I'm showing you the punt. Does Mills have it in him to go for a touchdown here? Let's see. Mills back. Almost gets to the outside. Gets taken down from behind. Wow, the first quarter, 97 total yards. The second quarter, 214 for the Jayhawks. They're not done here. 30 seconds left. The little pass to Mills. He's going to go for a first down, but he gets hit, drops the ball, picked up by Duke. That's going to be the second KU turnover, and Duke is going to have great field position with 22 seconds left in the second quarter before half. Duke back with 18 seconds left. Throw to Crowder. Not going to get the first down, 3rd and inches, so they're going to have to take another timeout. They are stuck with one timeout left before half. Mills out with an injury. KU uses a timeout to try to freeze the kicker. Duke going to kick it, going to hit it anyways. 24-38 is going to be your halftime score. So a bunch of points scored in the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. This one looking like a high-scoring game. After the injury to Mills, comes back in the second half. Return from Mills. Let's see what he can do here. Mills finds a lane, gets some blocks. Is he gone? Gets hit again. Finally pushed out. 75 yards from Mills on that. Pearson on the catch for 11 here for the first down. Moving the offense closer for touchdown. 3rd and 10. Heaps going to find Chase. Chase going to get his first touchdown of his career.
Now it looks like he's every bit as good as suggested. Congratulations to him on his first touchdown.
Freshman catching his first touchdown of his career, making the score 45-24 KU. Knet back, throws it deep to Schneider. Huge catch by him. Let's see what the penalty is.
Pass interference, offense.
Pass interference by the center. I don't know how that happens. There's no pass interference, but I mean, I'll take it. I don't know what happened with it. It's probably a game glitch, but it really sets them back. They are 3rd and 19. We're sending a blitz to try to get a fast pass. It's a screen, gonna be intercepted, read like a book by Williams. I had him coming in the blitz because I wanted a quick pass. I noticed it was a screen pass to the halfback, so I jumped it, got the user pick. 45-24, keeps back, rolling to the right, throws it up. Luckily, McKay is there to grab it. 27 yards for McKay. 1st and goal. Mills on the outside. He's going to get it. Another walk-in touchdown. That's number 4, scoring and beating the school record for 4 rushing touchdowns in a game. Congratulations, freshman Albert Mills. 52-24, looking like a blowout. Here comes another screen. This time Duncan able to catch it. Runs over a guy. 15 yards for Duncan. 3rd and 7. 2:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Knet gonna find Schneider on the left side. A big gain there, getting it over the 50-yard mark. 3rd and 8. Duke needs a first down here. Here comes another option. Combs gonna miss a tackle. Shepard tackling, but he keeps running forward. Gonna get the first down, even though he's hit in the backfield. Here's another screen here. Miles tried to jump it, but ended up getting blocked. And they're gonna get a first down from that screen. Not able to go anywhere. 4th and 6. Duke electing to kick another field goal here. It's up and good, making the score 27-52. KU trying to burn some clock here. Chase going to get a catch on the left side. Can he be gone? No. Finally brought down. Chase having a huge day today. Field goal by Brown, up and good. 55-27 is your score. Still your score here. Gonna throw it. Gonna be picked off by Boyd. Duke defense not gonna be tackled by Heaps. So Duke's defense gets a pick at the end of the game. Pretty much didn't need to throw it. I was just trying to get a first down, waste the rest of the clock. And look here. Texas A&M knocking off Alabama 38-31. That's a huge win for A&M. Gonna kick a field goal to end the game here. 58-34 is your final. KU continuing to win. Still number 8. Albert Mills, obviously your player of the game, had 7 carries, 204 yards. Absolute monster today. Albert Mills definitely the player of the game. Jake Heaps had a decent day, 14 of 23 for 196 yards and a touchdown. Those 2 picks, 1 return for a touchdown. Albert Mills here with the 4 rushing touchdowns, a huge day for him. Bourbon, not a bad day for him either, had a rushing touchdown of his own. Chase getting his first touchdown of the season with 6 receptions and 90 yards. Defense doing their own thing. Sindish with 9 tackles also had that interception as well. Lawrence Brown, our freshman, did not have a bad day either, hitting all 3 of his field goals, going over the total yards. Kansas 472, winning in almost every single category. Passing yards does go to Duke since they were down so far to begin with. Duke does get a 2-point conversion. Red zone are 100 across the board. Turnovers, KU had 3, but none of them ended up hurting him. Total of 735 yards due to all of the returns by Albert Mills. So huge day by him. I'm sure after that performance he is going to win not only the freshman of the week, but player of the week. So a huge day by Kansas getting the win, knocking off Duke. Next week is Texas Tech. If you don't remember Texas Tech last year, they handed us our second loss of the season, one of the only Big 12 teams to beat us. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. Next week against Texas Tech, a rivalry from last year. Can we pull it off? Till next time, Slacker out.